Mammon means money. Money is an important thing that everybody needs. Is there anybody here that don't need money? We can't survive on earth without money. Money gets all our earthly need. And money has evolved to become one of the things that everybody is pursuing after. Wikipedia defined mammon to be the New Testament Bible teaching that means money or material wealth or any entity that promises wealth, and it is associated with greedy pursuit of gain. But we all know that from the beginning, money was not in existence. When God created the earth, there was nothing like money. Everything that God created was made available for man. But money came to be by the system of the world. Men decided to create a system whereby things can be exchanged. Because before money came, we were just exchanging things. They call it trade by barter. You give me yours, I give you yours. We quantify it. Then it was being quantified based on the needs. It doesn't matter if your yam full a whole barn. If what you are looking for is one pepper, I can ask for the whole barn of your yam. Depends on how needful that pepper is to you. You can give me a whole barn of yam just for a pepper. That was how things were being transacted. And you see, there is no equality. There is partiality in such exchange because it's just based on needs. Somebody say, oh, give me this, I'll do this for you. Even services, even for services, we give things then. But based on history, money was first used by the Mesopotamian shekel. These shekels were just gold and silver that they stamp on it, and they decided to use them as payment for armies, for soldiers, for men that goes for battle. Because gold and silver are precious resources, natural resources that are being sought for. So they decided to use them, and they decided to stamp on them so that those ones that have been stamped on will be the one that will be accepted for exchange of things. But by the law of first mention in the Bible, if you trace the Bible to see the places where money have been mentioned, the first place money was mentioned was in Genesis chapter 17 verse 12. That's the first place money was mentioned, when God was instructing Abraham to circumcise the men that are in his household. He says, he who is 8 days old among you shall be circumcised, every male child in your generations. He who is born in your house or bought with money from the foreigner who is not your descendant. So we now know that from the days of Abraham, money has been used. So if you trace the history that talk about the Mesopotamian shekel, it was traced to 5,000 years ago, which was about 650 BC before Christ. So if you trace it, it's not far-fetched from the days of Abraham. I'm not good with history, but it's not far-fetched from those days. So from those era, you can now equate wealth to money, because material things can be exchanged for money. And as time goes on, money evolved to become what every man have to sort for, because the world now evolved, and there now became an economic status whereby you don't even need to own anything. Once you have money, you have everything, because there is now a status quo of an exchange. So you now know that, okay, money is not just that paper or that coin, but money is the value of that coin. The value of that paper is what that thing can buy for you that makes it very important for you, not really the paper. Because you can be in a situation where those pounds cannot help you. If there is nothing to buy with it, there is nothing you can do with it. That was why, just last year when we had the pandemic, you could see how people were panic buying, because they know that once things finish in the store, even with your money, you can die with hunger. So things evolved, and money became so vital that every man had to sort for it. So when it came to the days of Jesus, from the days of Jesus, money has become what it is, even in our time. So, but money is very useful. You cannot preach and tell people that they don't need money. You are only doing a disservice to say that. To be sincere with yourself, money is something we need. Money, because money meets all our earthly needs. But here that we read, Jesus is talking about money, the same money, and he's trying to let us know that it is something we need to overcome.